guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alicia. I own a crochet boutique called Awestruck Crochet, and it's been so fun to have the last couple weeks off to market prep, but we are back at it this week with a full round of orders. I don't even know how many orders I have, honestly, but the last couple weeks I've just had like a couple to work on, which has been nice. But the second I got down to the single digits, I think each time I get down to like 7 orders in my queue, I get another 7. So we are back at the double digits for orders, and we have a lot to accomplish this week. So let's see if we can get them all done. First up on our list is the Della Duck and the Baby Della Duck. If you've been here, Baby Della and Della Duck have been on my hook every single week. They are one of my Etsy shop favorites. But this time it's so cute because they want the exact same style for each size. So they want the large Della Duck with baby sand and a spa headband. And then Baby Della is also in baby sand with a spa headband as well. So I'm thinking that maybe it's a big sibling, little sibling duo, and that's so cute. So I'm really excited to get started on it. That is the order that we have coming up. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my yarn and we'll go ahead and get started. And then after that is going to be a mallard lovey. So let's go ahead, grab all the things that you need. Let's be productive and let's knock out some of these orders. Okay guys, we finally got the order done. This order took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. There's so many things that came up with this order, but let me show you the order first because it is so cute. This is going to Jessica from North Dakota. So thank you so much, Jessica. If you watch my vlogs, thank you for your order. But here is our first duck. I love that she picked baby sand, and I also love that I am still able to use the soft baby sand. She ordered the large Della Duck in baby sand with a spa colored bow. So cute. This color combination is so sweet and works so good together. And then she picked the baby version, which I'm just dying. I think it is such a cute little duo for a big and little. I love it. So again, baby sand with a spa colored bow. She is so cute. I love it. Her order is ready to go and ready to be packaged up. So let's go ahead and do it. It is currently about 4:30, so I need to package this up quickly and take it to the post office, and then we will move on to our mallard lovey. So I'm going to go ahead and pack this up and then we'll get it shipped off. Hey guys, it is Wednesday the 22nd. I cannot believe that we are almost through July. That just seems so crazy to me, but we are still working through orders. I did not get any orders done last night. I said that I wanted to work on the mallard lovey, and after I took the Baby Della and the Della Duck to the post office, I had to come home, quickly make dinner. Mason had football practice right after, and then I took yarn to work on the mallard lovey while in the car for an hour and 15 minutes, but I just was not able to because I was entertaining our youngest one, and so I didn't get anything done. Then by the time we got home, I sat down and ate dinner for myself. And then just relax the rest of the day. Like I didn't get anything done like I was supposed to. So we are feeling a little bit behind. I mean, we are behind, and I'm definitely feeling like we are really behind. So today is an early morning and we're just going to go ahead and get started. We'll see how much we can get done. I would like to finish the mallard lovey, and then I also have an order for the Memphis Monkey Lovey. She wants safety eyes and a banana only, so she does not want the hair bow that goes with it. So let's just go ahead and just jump right into it. I have my coffee here this morning, inspired by Two Love Knots. She posted a picture, I think last year in the fall, with this mug, and I immediately fell in love with it. It says, "In my full hands, full heart era." I just thought that was the sweetest little cup mug saying. So I'm going to work on drinking my cup of coffee. We're just going to go ahead and get started on the mallard lovey. She wants embroidered eyes, so we'll do all of that back here, and then I'll probably at some point move to the couch to crochet and hang out with the boys. So let's see how much we can get done. The only plans we have today is to take Mason back to his football practice again, but it's at 6 o'clock. So we got all day. The kids are also really bugging to go do something, but we're at a point right now where we can't do anything because someone always has a practice. Our summer is definitely feeling like it's coming to a close much sooner than it actually is because of the kids' extracurricular activity practices. That's just so surreal that we're like right here, right around the corner, that it's all coming around. Okay, but enough chit chat. Let's do the mallard lovey. Okay guys, I finished our mallard lovey while I was making banana bread for the kids. So here is the final look of the little mallard. She asked for embroidered eyes, which turned out so cute. I did a little bit of the eye shaping here. And then yeah, so I actually have to use my old tags here because I ran out of my new tags, and Vistaprint is taking a really long time. I did get a package in the mail from Vistaprint, but it is my thank you cards. They sent them separately. So I have been using my old tags, which will do just fine. And then I just have to check how to care for the items. On the back, I just check mark how to care for it. So hand wash and lay flat to dry. And then I don't have the whole spiel about the loose ends because that is on the new tag, but it'll be okay. This will be just fine. So I've already got the box ready to package. This order is going to Christine from Minnesota. So thank you so much, Christine, if you are watching, for your order. I hope that you love your little mallard lovey. I don't usually tell you who orders it and where it's going, but I just thought that would be so much fun this time to share who ordered what and where it's going, because I ship all over the United States and it's really fun to see where these packages are going. I'm going to put my business card in the box because they probably didn't find me from social media, and then a link to social media and my Etsy shop. It just says I have 2 QR codes here. One of them says follow me on Instagram, and the other one says shop my Etsy. Just so it's very clear, because some people are only wanting to shop Etsy. Some people want to follow me on social media. And then if maybe this is a gift, they can include the card with the gift. And then they know where they got it from. Okay, so that is the mallard. I'm going to talk about the process of how I package, because I know when I first started packaging orders, I wanted to know more about how they got the tissue paper to fit, what size they were using. So I have all of my shipping materials linked down in my Amazon storefront. If you're interested, I think it's called shipping or something. I'll put it right here, what I called it, but you'll see it. It's going to be very clear in my Amazon storefront. But I have 3 different box sizes. This is the 10 by 8 by 4. This is my most recent box that I always use. It fits all of my mini snugglers, like the mini 12-inch loveys. Also, it fits Della Duck and things like that, bigger items. This is the box that I also use to fit Marjorie Goose, because the other one that I have is not tall enough when she lays down. Like, her body is just too high up. Most of the orders fit within this box. This is my primary box that I ship in. And I use 2 pieces of tissue paper. I do have to fold it here on the edge just a little bit because it doesn't fully fit in. I mean, clearly you'll see now that it's just a little bit folded up on the edge, it fits in the box. And then I just put it halfway in. So I guess let me just take her out. So you can see here at the bottom of my box that it is folded in half. So half of one goes on one side, half of the other one goes on the next side. And this just helps so that I can fold it and then tuck it nicely with my sticker. I think it's just a typical standard sheet of tissue paper. I order them in bulk off of Amazon. So that's linked in there. But yes, she just fits really nicely. They sit about corner to corner in the little box. So here she is tucked from corner to corner. Also, these small Fable friends will fit in here, like Tilly, Marley the dog, Tilly is the cat. Who else? Beth, Bunny, and Brie Ballerina Mouse are the only 2 that don't fit because their ears are so long and tall that there's not enough room. So I have to use a bigger box for them. But then, yeah, you just fold this over. I put my card in there. Yes, she's in there. I just fold this over in half so that it's tucked like this. And then I'll use my sticker and seal it down. So that is what that looks like. I made them on Canva and then I just print with Vistaprint, but I will just stick this in the middle to tie down the tissue. So it looks like this. It's not always perfectly in the middle, but it's still there. And then I always put my thank you card on the top. There is a little handwritten message here, and then just talks a little bit about like how they can follow me, and it gives them a coupon code to use for next time. So this goes on top. These fold down because it's like a tri-folded box. Sometimes you have to play a little bit with the tissue paper. And your makes head, there we go. So it slides right down in. And then these folded tabs sit right here in the slot. This is really hard to do with one hand, like very hard. Okay, there we go. Now that we got it started. And it just folds down like this. And then to make it easier for the customer of how to open this box, I like to put a little sticker here on the front. It just says, love it, brag about it, so that it encourages people to continue to write a little review for me about their order and what they loved about it. Then I use a poly mailer. This is the 14.5 by 19 inch poly mailer. I stick the box in here. I've gotten questions in the past about why don't I just mail this like this, and that's because this box is more of a dressy box. It's not really a box that you can just go and ship in. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to tape all this down, but I really just wanted something to keep my items from not being squished when they were in the mesh bags. Most of the items didn't come like too terribly squished when I just did it with a normal poly mailer and not the box. But I was noticing that when people got like the Della Duck, her headband was always a little wonky, or she just didn't look exactly the same way as I sent her off. And I just didn't really like that. I wanted more control over what the package looked like when the customer got it. And so this box is that for me. And then I ship it in a poly mailer as extra protection in case something was to get wet or the box was to get damaged. Then the polyfill or the poly mailer would take most of that damage for me. So recently I've been buying from Pixie Mailers. She's on Instagram. She has so many cute designs. I also buy from a shop called The Pretty Package Store. She's on TikTok. I love her packages as well. And there was another one that I had also bought. Oh, Shipping Hip. But Shipping Hip is not doing the poly mailers as much after she lost her child. So I feel so devastatingly for her. No mama should have to experience that. So she did have a sale. I purchased things to support her from the sale. And so I bought Christmas related things and Christmas tissue paper, which I'm really excited about. So the pink paper will transition to Christmas tree tissue paper, and that'll be so cute for the packages. So the cherry packages that I recently was using, those were the Pretty Package Store. The strawberry packaging that I just finished was also another Pixie mailer. And now we have this one, which I really like it. I love the soft pink. I feel like it fits my brand really well. And so it's been kind of nice to try out all these different poly mailers because I'm looking for one to fit my brand more. And I feel like this one fits it really well with the flowers, the pink, the bow. I think that's really cute. But then I also like seasonal packages as well. So I'm really excited to start with seasonal packages when they come. But I'm just giving you a variety of places that you could shop. You can also shop them on Amazon. I only ship within the 14.5 by 19. I don't have another size. It's just easier for me to fold it how I want to. When I wasn't using a box, I would just fold it to the size that I needed, and I would measure it with my tape measure and plug all of that in. Now with a box, I can just write the dimensions of the box because that's not going to change. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in, because that's a lot of chatting, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what I'm doing now, what it looks like, because I know when I was looking into boxes and looking into packaging, I just liked how everyone was packaging their order. I think that's so cute. It's one of my favorite parts about putting the packages together, but it's also so intimidating finding a box that's going to fit your items. So it did take me a little bit. I did some measuring of my own items to make sure things were going to fit, because our tensions are all different, so it may not fit for you if you have a looser tension and don't size down your hooks and that kind of thing too. Or if you have a really tight tension, this box may be too big for you. So this is just one of the size box. The other box that I use is 11 by 8 by 2, and that box fits small makes like the Cuddle Critter Friends. It'll also fit a couple of the Fable friends, like the small ones, Tilly, Fable, the Tilly cat, Marley dog. She also fits in there too. And then Baby Della fits in there as well. I recently tried a new size, and it's the 11 by 9 by 3. So it's an inch taller and an inch longer. And I like that too. So I like to play around with different sizes and see which one works better. My largest size box is the 13 by 10 by 4. And I have that one for the large loveys, like Crosby Cow is a good one. Crosby Cow fits into the bigger box. Big Orders fit into the other box. I know you guys have seen me packaging up bigger orders, and they go in that box as well. Sometimes it's a little jigsaw of getting them all to fit, but they all do fit, and it's been really nice. And then I just weigh the package. and I type it into my Etsy shop. Also, I fold the sides down like a little present so that I'm not paying extra for the package size. I'm literally paying for the exact box size. So there we go. She looks like a present and she's cute. And I've gotten a lot of compliments about how cute it looks when people receive it. And that's like my favorite part. So here is her sticker. I've already printed it off for her. And it's ready to go to the post office today. I'll drop it off this afternoon when my husband comes home. If you want to see what it looks like to ship within the Etsy app that I have and how to plug in all the information using a tape measure or just plugging in the box dimensions, then I will link the video down below for you guys. I've already made a video like back in January. The only difference is I showed it to you without using a box, so you can see what that looks like if that's the way you want to go. If you do want to use the box, then you'll just type in the box dimension. So because this was a 10 by 8 by 4, that's exactly what I would type in. Hopefully that helps you a little bit with how to put together your shipping boxes or packages, how you can ship from home. Using my printer label has definitely saved me quite a bit of money. I can see what the price would be if I went and walked into USPS in store versus using my thermal printer label, and I always save a couple of dollars, which doesn't seem like much, but as you go on throughout the month or the week, it saves you quite a bit of money. So I'm really thankful for the post office lady who suggested it. Next up on our list is the Memphis Monkey Snuggler. It's been a while since I've crocheted the Monkey Lovey. The Monkey Lovey was an item that was really, really popular for a while, but I actually haven't crocheted the monkey in probably about a month. And so I'm really excited to crochet it again. This one wants safety eyes and a banana, so no bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the yarn and then we will start working on Memphis Monkey Lovey, and hopefully we can get it sent off to the post office today. Okay guys, I took the weekend off and I am ready to get back into working on orders. I did start the next round of orders. They are 2 Della Ducks. One of them is in birch, so I have the body done and the wings, and I have the feet, but I need to crochet the legs. And then I have the next one in whipped cream. So we have again the body, the wings, and I just have only one foot. So I need to continue working on to crochet the last foot and their legs. And then we will crochet the beak and embroider their eyes and get them all together. One of them gets a mauve bow and the other one I think gets light mauve. I need to look back at this. Yeah, one of them gets a mauve bow and the other one gets light mauve. So I was correct. I'm hoping to get these done by lunchtime so that I can take them to the post office. I need to go to the grocery store later on, and then we will continue on working on orders. I don't think the next order set will go out today, but I would like for them to be done so that they can go out tomorrow. So I need to get better at vlogging the orders. I'm having a hard time vlogging all of it in between our small pockets of time again. We are starting practices and then our just normal day of summer with the kids being home. So it's been a little bit challenging, honestly. But I know that we can get these done before lunch. I am crossing my fingers that we can, especially because I've got the majority of them done. It is just small details like sewing things on, doing the beak, doing the eye embroidery. I still do need to crochet those headbands though. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I have my cute little new merch on from Pretty in Pate. I think it's so cute. I bought the orchid color. It's such a pretty purple. I love the sleeve here that says Happy Hooker Crochet Club. I just think it's so cute. It reminds me of like a 90s vibe again with the plaid, the way that this is decorated. It's just so cute. I love it. So I have my merch on. I've got my cup of coffee and I'm ready to get started. It's a little bit later in the day. It's about 9:30, so we definitely need to go ahead and get started. I'll check back in with you soon. Okay guys, we got our orders done. Here is the first one. It is the Birch Della duck with a mauve headband. It is going to Myra in Iowa. So thank you so much, Myra. If you are watching, I already packed the boxes. I've already ripped the cards down. So I'm just going to go ahead and package it up with you guys. It almost feels like in a live time because usually I set the camera way above and then film it. We're going to put in the business card, and then it has the links and stuff on the back in here in case it's a gift. We'll wrap it up. Put the sticker on top. And our little thank you card. Can't forget the thank you card. I love writing a hand message to each of you guys. All right. And then these are going to go out today in the post office. This bag can be huge. And then I will do all of the package shaping, probably off camera. But we'll go ahead and put her sticker on here. And it's off. All done. So thank you, Myra, for your order. We have the whipped cream Della with the light mauve headband. And I love this color so much. The light mauve is so pretty. And this order is going to Michaela in Kentucky. So thank you so much, Michaela, for your order. I do know that she's giving this gift as a baby shower gift, which is so sweet, to her best friend. So I just think that's so precious. And I think if I remember correctly, it's the best friend's first baby. So I just think that is so sweet that I get to be a part of that in this little special way. And then our handwritten note here for her. I think this will be so sweet. Okay, then we just put this down. Put our little tag on it to encourage a review. And then our shipping bag. Okay. So these orders will go out in just a little bit. I need to run to the grocery store, so I'll take it out when I go then. But they are all ready to go. I have 3 more orders to catch up on. It is a Bitty Palin, a Briggs bear in a new color overalls, which I'm really excited to crochet, and a deer snuggler. So all of those will get done and caught up soon. Those 2 packages are ready to go. So I think up next we're going to work on Briggs bear. I have been so excited to work on him. He's in a new color. I think he's in frosted blue, if I remember. Yes, she wants a frosted blue overalls with embroidered eyes. So this makes my 3rd new Briggs bear with overalls. I showed you, well, technically it's my 4th one because together for Market Prep, we did a Briggs bear in olive, and then we did a darker Briggs bear in the taupe color. I think he's taupe. With the Clarity Sage Green. And then for custom orders, we had a bear in Misty Blue, which is really Misty Green if you are a maker. It's in the Bernat Blanket color. And now this one is going to be in Frosted Blue, which those colors are pretty close together. They're just like a slightly different shade from each other. So I'm really excited. So I think that's the next order that we should crochet. Okay, I'm going to hop off camera and I will check back soon with you guys. Okay guys, I told you I wanted to work on the Briggs bear, and we did get our little Briggs done. She has embroidered eyes and they picked the frosted blue little overalls. I think this color turned out really cute with Briggs, and I'm really excited for how well he turned out. She's got her little tail in the back, which is so cute. I just love it so much. So here is our order. I went ahead and did a little market prep. So you are going to see the same outfit within the same 2 weeks because I am double vlogging, one for orders and one for market prepping as we can. So this cute little bear is going to go to Presley here in Missouri. Thank you so much, Presley, for your order. I hope that you love your cute little bear. We're going to go ahead and package it up and send it to the post office. Today is Madden's birthday. He is turning 4. And so he has picked to go out of town to hang out and play for his birthday. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and package this up, get her sent on the way. I have 2 more orders left to complete. We have an itty Palin pony and a deer snuggler. So we're gonna work on those in between market prepping like I have been. I'll check back in with you guys later on today because today we're focusing on just Madden and his birthday. So I really don't know how much more crocheting I'll get done, but I'm wanting to at least start another order this afternoon and or tonight, so that way we can get them both shipped out possibly tomorrow, which would be so nice to catch up on all of these orders. I'm gonna go ahead and package it up, and I'll check back in with you guys. Okay guys, let's do some check-in. I did work on the next order. It was the Idiot Palin pony. She has embroidered eyes and she's so cute. But guys, I'm so sad. This is literally like the last little bit of baby sand that I have left. I have just a tad bit left, which is not going to even be enough to do a baby sand colored horse. I think I'll just be able to get away with like accents or something very, very small. So this might be my last baby sand Itty Palin pony for a while. I think the bulky yarn just won't be good enough. It's just not soft. I ordered baby sand, so we'll see what comes in the mail. I'm hoping it's a soft skein, but I know so many of you guys have told me that the soft skein is not a thing anymore. It's all hard and much darker, which I have seen it, because I was receiving 2 skeins of it when I was hoping to get this, and that was before this lighter and soft version was still available, so I would just return it, and then I did get the soft version. So now that I know that really everyone is just getting the darker, stiff baby sand color, I think this may be it, which is so sad. I also have like slightly run out of the light pink. This is all I have left from the original Big Twist. It's lasted me such a long time, and I have had multiple skeins. I may have like a fourth of a skein somewhere, but I would need to find it. If I don't find it, then that's all that I have, and I will also need to find a new light baby pink. So it just feels like a so surreal moment that this may be my last style horse like this, because both colors will be really hard to find and or non-existent. This little sweet pony is going to Ashley in Texas. So thank you so much, Ashley, for your order. I hope that you enjoy your sweet little pony. She will become a rare find now. I just love her little bow tie in the back. It's seriously one of my favorites, and her little mane. But we're going to go ahead and package her up and send her off to her forever home. Okay, my last order for this week is a buck snuggler, so I'm going to grab it. The pattern is from BK Crochet. It is the Darby and Delilah deer snuggler, so we're going to go ahead and make that and get it shipped off too. She wants to do the caramel version with Premier Basic Chanel Brights, and she asked for embroidered eyes. So let's see how much we can do before Mason has to go to his football practice, and we may be taking it with us to football as well, so that we can finish it this evening and get it sent off tomorrow. So let's just go ahead and get started and finish up the last order for this week. Okay guys, we finally finished our last order for the week. It is our cute little deer snuggler. This is the Darby and Delilah pattern, so you can change it into a girl or a boy. He has a cute little tail on the back. The girl actually has spots here on her forehead if you want to add that. But I love how versatile this pattern is. You can technically get 3 different looks based off of one pattern. You have a standard little deer with antlers, you have the girl, a doe, and then you can also change it to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which is what I like to do in Christmas time. I just switch out his nose color to red, and he is so cute as well. But yeah, we are finally all cut up on orders. This cute little deer is going to Kaylee in Indiana. Thank you so much, Kaylee, for your order if you watch the videos. She asked for a caramel deer snuggler with embroidered eyes here. So he's got embroidered eyes, and he's so cute. I love him so much. So I'm going to go ahead and package him up. I've got the box all ready for him to go into, so he can be dropped off to the post office today. Today is July 31st, and it's so crazy that this is the last day of July. Tomorrow is August, and in a few weeks our kids go back to school, which seems so crazy. Today we're going to the pool. Tomorrow we're going to the lake. So I'm just going to soak up the small amount of time that I have left with the kids in our summer break while I continue working on orders. At this point, I really have no idea how much market prepping I'll even be able to do. I have so many orders that have come in. I feel like once I get down to the single digits, they just increase again, which I'm so thankful for and blessed to have this many orders, but it has definitely made market prepping really hard. I thought by now I would have most of my list done because I thought I would have all of June and all of July, but I just am feeling not really overwhelmed, but I'm just feeling a little discouraged that I haven't been able to fully tackle the market prep list. I know I'll have a good amount of stock ready for the very first market, which I'm really proud of, but I was really hoping that I could market prep more inventory so it could be scattered throughout the fall season. So I didn't have weeks like this where all I'm doing is doing orders with no market prep time. It's funny because in the very beginning, when I first was talking to my mom and we were first doing markets, I said to her, how cool would it be if one day we don't have to do markets at all because we are so busy with orders? And 3 years later, here we are. And I just think that that's so cool and so crazy to think that that was once upon a time our wish. And I feel like we're getting that much closer to being able to fully stay home with only orders and not doing markets, because I'm at a point where I don't have time to really market prep. All I have time to do is orders and spend time with my family. So such a blessing to have. I'm so grateful for all of you who watch the vlogs, everyone's orders. Thank you so much for all your love and support. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the vlog here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.